Yo, what up, y'all? It's Rise back with another video. Shout out to all the fans, the listeners, the viewers for tapping in with your boy. You know I appreciate y'all. Yo, in this video, man, I want to talk about this video I've been seeing everywhere, man. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, yo, it's all over the place, man. And it's about this guy who took this chick out on a date. He took her out to the Cheesecake Factory. She didn't know it was gonna be the Cheesecake Factory, so she refused to get out the car. Yo, watch this shit.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So
yes, let's talk about it. About it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
again.
Maybe
I don't
we're
know
not there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made
up. There's nothing wrong
up.
with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at my planner, where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing.
Yo, man, that was so disturbing to watch. It almost felt like a skit. Felt like a skit, right? I don't know whether it was a skit or whether it was real, let's say hypothetically it was a skit, right? I think it's something we can still learn from this situation. So this is how I feel about the situation. I don't know if anybody else feel like I do, but this is my take on it. I think the guy was a very nice guy, man. He was a good dude, a gentleman, you know what I mean? And he just so happened to, you know, run into the wrong one, man. I think he dodged a bullet. No, he ain't just dodged a bullet. He dodged a cannon. You know what I mean? Because, you know, let's keep it real. Let's call it for what it is. She was very disrespectful. You know what I mean? Very privileged acting and very conceited. Yo, what the hell is wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, yo? Like, the Cheesecake Factory got good food. Yes, they got some expensive shit on the menu. Like, what's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory? And yo, it's a first date. Like, we trying to get to know each other. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta take you to some expensive restaurant. Like, how do I know I want to spend that kind of bread on you just yet? I gotta get to know you and see if you worth, you know, if you worth those dollars. Yo, this chick done lost her mind. For one, you got your phone out recording. That was disrespectful. Like, why you recording the man? You know what I'm saying? And me in that situation, I'd have been like, yo, you recording me? She'd have been like, yeah. I'd have been like, bitch. No, not for real. But no, I'd have been like, yo, can you please put your phone away? Like, why are you recording me? Like, what am I, some social experiment or something? Like, why you got your phone out? Put your phone away, please. On top of that, she was already an hour late for the date. The man said he got there at 4 o'clock on the dot. She didn't come out till 5 o'clock. That's the first red flag right there. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be late, at least communicate with me, call me, text me, like, listen, I'm running late. I'm behind at my job. I gotta catch up. Boom, I'll be out at such and such. All right, you know what I mean? You giving me something to work with because you communicating. But the fact that she didn't communicate, she left the man waiting, I'd have got up out of there. Skirt! Another red flag for me, and it should be a red flag for other men, is when she starts talking about her physical appearance. She shouldn't be seen in the Cheesecake Factory because of how she look. Ladies, don't get us wrong. Us men, we love a woman with physical beauty. That's where it starts with us. That's how we're wired, right? But if you base your value off of the way you look, it's gonna be a tough road for you. You in for a rude awakening because looks fade. And men, we look at things beyond physical beauty. If we're looking for a long-term partner, we look at the way you treat us, the way we build together, the chemistry. We look at all these other things beyond the physical. Can you support us when we need you to support us? Can you be our peace? Do we have common interests? Can you cook a meal for the boy? You know what I'm saying? You know, all these different things. Because if it's just physical, if a man's just attracted to you physically, after y'all get right, then after it's over, it's like, okay, I guess you can go home now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing else after that. But shout out to my mans. You know, he was a nice guy. He was a gentleman. He was patient. And unfortunately, there's women out there in this world, man, that take those type of guys for granted. They take advantage of those guys. And you know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. But shout out to him. Actually, later on in the video, I didn't play the whole video, but later on in the video, he kind of like set the boundaries and let her know, like, listen, yo, we not in a serious relationship, so you know I'm not gonna pay all this money on a first date. You know what I mean? And he went and took her home. He humbled her, put her in her feminine frame. You know what I mean? And salute to him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know if that was real or if it was a skit, but this is a lot we can learn from this video. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who tapped in with your boy Rise Hendrix. Like I said, I want to do more videos like this, you know, just give my honest opinion on, you know, certain trending topics and, you know, shit like that. But salute to y'all. Hendrix. Yep.